y'all, so welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a skincare video. I do get a lot of personal questions asking about how I maintain a rather even complexion and how I avoid breakouts, things like that. Obviously I'm in the middle of a breakout now, a little bit on my forehead as well. So I'm just going to show you guys what I do to try to combat this breakout, get rid of it. I will show you the days when I'm like pampering myself as far as like the masks that I use, as well as what I use to, you know, just generally overall have a pretty even complexion. So if you would like to see my skincare routine, please keep watching. Okay, so first of all, every morning and every night and whenever I feel like I need to wash my face, I use this Avalon Organics, and this is the Intense Defense with Vitamin C Cleansing Milk. The reason I like this one so much is because it is soap free. So when you're putting it on your face, it's kind of like a lotion and definitely feels like it's, I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. I'm like right next to my window and it's going in and out. But anyway, what was I saying? It's a soap-free cleanser and it purifies without drying. They put the perfect explanation on here. And that's the reason why I like this so much. I feel like I'm putting on a lotion on my face rather than stripping off everything that was on my face before, and I know that's kind of like a good thing. You want to get rid of all the impurities on your face and things like that, but I don't like my face to feel really tight and dry, and I do kind of have dry skin, so this definitely is one of my favorite facial cleansers. I'm just going to read the stuff that it says on the back. As this hydrating cleansing milk uses botanical cleansers to lift away impurities, leaving skin smooth, hydrated, and never tight. A complete blend of antioxidant-rich vitamin C, white tea, and lemon. I've never heard that word before, so. And lemon bioflavonoids. What is that? Anyway, obviously I should probably know what's in this. It's defines skin and supports its natural renewal cycle. No GMOs, no parabens, no harsh preservatives. I have tried the one that is a regular old facial cleanser. I don't like that one as much because I feel like my skin does end up being completely stripped and you know, it leaves my skin feeling kind of tight, and I'm not really a fan of that. So this is why it's my favorite one. A lot of it has to do with genetics. My parents don't have bad skin, my siblings don't either. Obviously, well, not obviously, but there was a time frame when, you know, as teenagers, we all just kind of had breakouts every so often, but it wasn't like we had acne all the time. And, you know, I'm going to show you some things that I do on the side, besides the genetics, to keep my skin kind of even. And yeah, so I already washed my face. It's like 12 o'clock right now, so I obviously already showered and washed my face, but I did use this morning. After I wash my face every morning, I go in with this Thayer's Witch Hazel Aloe Vera formula, and this is the rose petal one. This is great. I use this at night after I take off my makeup, and most cleansers don't necessarily get all of the makeup off your face when you wash your face, and this definitely cleans your face completely. And that's another good thing. Whenever you go to sleep, it's very important that you make sure you get all the makeup off your face, all of the dirt, all of the debris of the day, basically, just so that it doesn't clog your pores, and then that's how you get acne and get breakouts and, you know, all of the above. And I haven't done this today, so I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So it's pretty clear. There's not a whole lot on it, as it should be after you wash your face in the morning after having washed it at night. So I'm just gonna let this soak in and dry. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull my hair back and then I'm gonna apply the mask and everything. And typically this is something I would do before I get in the shower, just so I can just wash my face and my body at the same time. But for the sake of it being literally noon, I've already accomplished the other parts of my routine. And I'm just gonna take a foundation brush that I got, and this is the Origins Clear Improvements Active Charcoal Mask. Yeah, basically what it says is it draws out pore cloggers and it allows your skin to breathe, and it says to use once a week or as often as needed. I ignore the once a week part and use it as often as needed, especially if your face is breaking out. I would suggest using this. So I'm gonna apply it to my brush. just gonna put it on my skin. I do this as often as needed, but if I had to put a number on it, I'd probably say like twice a week or so. Just whenever I feel like my skin needs some extra TLC, like I will put this on my skin. So I put a semi-even layer. I'm super impatient, so I'm not gonna sit here and make it even, but I put on a semi-even layer and make sure I get everything that needs to be covered. Before this, you're supposed to use a warm towel to make sure your pores are open, but I didn't do that. It probably would work a little better if you have your pores open, but it says open pores with warm, moist towel and layer on, allow to dry, rinse well. It doesn't give you a time frame, but I'll tell you how long it takes when I come back and wash it off and everything. It is 11:57 right now, and I will be back when it's dry. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's kind of hard to talk. Right now it is 12:11. So that was what? Almost 15 minutes. And it is almost completely dry. I'm not gonna let this dry. I'm impatient and I got somewhere to be. So I'm just gonna go in the bathroom, wash this off my face, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I am back with clean skin. The next step is going to be for me to take a warm rag. This is still kind of steaming. And I'm just gonna open up my pores. I'm gonna take a mirror and this little, I don't even know what this is called. I'm actually gonna, I guess it's an extraction tool, that's what it's called. So I'm gonna take a mirror and my extraction tool. I got this from Sally's, and I'm pretty sure you can find it at like Target and Walgreens, basically anywhere. And I'm focusing mainly on like my nose area because that's where I probably have the most like whiteheads and things like that. I'm gonna use the extraction tool on my nose. And at this point, whenever I'm having my pampering days, mind you, this is not something I do every day. I don't recommend doing this every day. I will use this Shield's Natural Science. I think this is the mask actually that people have been getting, and like it's been hurting them, but it's mainly because they're not applying it in the right areas. This mask isn't painful if you apply it to the right areas. If I use this mask, it's gonna be on my nose and on my chin. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this today because my skin feels a little sensitive. I've probably just been scrubbing it too much, more than I normally do. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply some jojoba oil. Now, I love jojoba oil. So on a normal day, whenever I'm just like waking up and going to work or class or something, I use this first, normal facial cleanser, and then I use my toner. And then the last step is for me to use my jojoba oil. This is gonna be the last step today. I pour some on my hand, not a whole lot. I use more when I go to sleep than I do during the day because I don't want my face to be super oily, especially if I have to go to work right after applying this. All three of these products I actually got at Whole Foods. This purifying mask, if you live in this city, you can probably find it at like a beauty supply store. We have, it's called the Makeup Artist Project, and we have it here in Houston. Okay, so I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup later, but let me just finish talking you guys through my routine. So I will have to say that I am a strong advocate of like drinking water, and you know, obviously a healthy diet is good, but I love me some queso and I don't eat the best. But I will say that water has a lot to do with my skin being pretty clear. I try to drink as much water as I can. There are some times when I will just like neglect drinking the water, and I do see a difference in my skin. My skin definitely does break out whenever I don't drink water. And definitely, you know, I do have bangs, so when I'm sleeping, I tie my hair up so that my hair isn't getting all in my face and like putting extra dirt on my face, and you don't want that. So yeah, water is great for your skin. At the end of the night, I'm not like a night shower person. So getting in your bed constantly and having your hair rubbing on your pillow, it's important that you change your pillowcases. very important, as well as changing your sheets really often. Another thing is genetics play a big factor in my skin. My parents don't have, you know, acne. We're very blessed to have the genetics of not having acne prone skin. Definitely, if I come up with anything else, I will put it below just to make sure that you all know as far as like the extra stuff that I do to make sure my skin is pretty even. But yeah, I'm just gonna apply a simple amount of makeup. Oh, I forgot one. Okay, another important factor I would say is to not put on makeup every day. Well, not put on foundation every day, because I'm not gonna say not to put on makeup because I love having a nice set of brows on that day. So, but I definitely don't wear foundation every day. If you're the type of person who likes to have a beat face every day, then, you know, it's important for you to make sure you get it off at the end of the night. Just that doesn't clog your pores. It's important for you to just let your skin breathe. Like, just give it like a couple of days to just breathe. It's okay to wear concealer, stuff like that, because I do wear concealer pretty often. I usually, my everyday routine, I will do an updated video, but I'll put on a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes and then mascara, and then I'll do my brows. But yeah, I really hope that these things help you all out if you're having any issues with acne and things like that. And I just wanted to share my skincare routine just in case someone wants to give it a try, see how it works for you. I know there's a lot of stuff, but your skin is definitely worth an investment. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!